Hey folks, we're back. How's your summer? Check it out now. We're going to do a quick review of what we just did to build a faux fireplace. A lot of you caught the video before showing the changes. We moved the Hummel cabinet and we moved the Duncan Fife hutch and the collections that went with those. Now the Duncan Fife is in Angela's office with her cute Victorian collection, milk glass and pink milk. And then here is my rustic quick sketch of a fireplace that I want to build. And this is all I used, all I need just to get that idea on a piece of paper, think about it, coordinate the measurements, make sure that it'll fit on that space and not stick out too far. So here is the first thing I did. No mixing mortar or anything. I've just taken panel glue. We already have a reasonably level floor with tile, and I'm putting down the new, what'll be the new hearth for the electric fireplace. Here's the 3 pieces, 2 by 2 feet, and I didn't even have to make a cut. Now I'm outside and I bought this 2-side sanded plywood. The price shocked me because I'm used to prices from years ago. Here we are, cutting the front, and I'll use that board as well. I think I've used every bit of this 4 foot by 8 foot. Cutting other pieces here real quick. This will go quick just to show you that I am doing the work. And geez, I really got a break outside. It was only 95. Now here I'm putting together the side panels, and there's no instructions, of course. It's just in my own mind what I need to put this together and make a sturdy and good looking faux fireplace. With 1 5/8" finishing nails and my finishing gun, I have to stop and think a second. I'm putting a foot piece on because the panel's only 4 feet. And my overall height here is about 60 inches. Sometimes I can't make up my mind exactly what I want to do, so I'll leave the lumber longer than what I need. I can always cut it off. So that's what I do. Here I'm sturdying up the back pieces. You can see now the back top brace and buttoning this up to make it firm and sound. We know those that don't care about how to do it are gonna buzz up to the end and watch the finished end anyway. So we're not worried about you, period. We just care about the people that want to see, and maybe they want to make one for themselves. You do have to have some previous knowledge of building and projects and working with tools if you want to have it come out nice. Then you ladies that know your husband can do it, but you just can't seem to get him off the couch, maybe if you have him watch with you, he might get motivated. And especially when you see how it come out. So here we are. I put extra bracing in the middle. You can see a cross piece, 2 in the back. And this is a wonderful glued up 16-inch board, so there's no warping on the top. And I like pine rather than plywood for a finish. Sometimes they're a little rough from the factory and the mill. And here I'm putting on these 36-inch tile. I really lucked out. There's a light and a dark in this tile that looks like, 10 smaller tiles, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, look like 6 by 6. Zapping on the trim. You don't want to see that pine board edge. You want a nice finished trim. And that's what I'm doing for you here. This acanthus trim was chosen because we have acanthus trim I used on the staircase when we moved in the house. Now these plinth blocks I ordered, and of course we'll link anything that can help you in the description box. Like the logs that actually crackle and heat if you want them to. They don't have to. There's different selections, and they are with a remote control. So again, this is my own design, and some of this I designed so that I'd have fewer cuts and less material. Typically, the body of the structure I want to glue and nail. And I'll tell you, when that construction adhesive sets up, even at 3 something a tube, it's like iron. Here's my onlay. We'll link that as well, and you can see some of the pieces were not primered. I love the primed wood. Some of it's expensive and some of it is not. Some accent trims are not available in the primed, so I use what I can. Here's the finished paint job. Now this is 2 coats. You know I'm dying to decorate. This is a mirror that we've had for years and years. Over on the right, where the red roses painting went back now. Had to bring the mantel clock back in here. And yes, I'm going to show you these logs with the remote. Voila! Look at how good. Here's what came with this. Is a little separate battery operated crackle box. It has 3 volumes on it. You're not going to hear it in this film because I'm doing a voiceover, but later on in a different video I'll let you hear it as well. I am tickled pink, so to speak, with this. Everything worked. And we're hoping you enjoyed our video. It took me all weekend. And with Angela's support, of course, we got through it all. Voila! And see you soon. Our next video will be a wonderful haul from assorted shops. And now we'll showcase this fireplace from a distance. Also, I want to show you the spark arrestor screen that I put here just until we get the one we want, and let you look at the firebox itself here. And I want to explain real quick here that the left panel of the firebox, if you move these logs out, that panel just pulls out because there's an outlet behind it that the logs are plugged into, and I've taken an extension cord up to the top and made a perfect hole to where that white extension cord just shows its head. See it there peeking out of the top for Christmas lights or a lamp, anything you want on top. So we have our extension cord all built in. Here's a close-up on that little button. That's really an extension cord for your accent lighting. Here's some close-up work and detail on the fluted pieces, the columns, the acanthus leaf, and ribbon trim. The wonderful floret onlay in wood, glued and nailed, caulked. Let me talk about caulk for a minute, because I think a lot of people have no clue what caulking is. When I look around and see different homes, caulking, it means you cannot see a crack, a joint, and that finishes this. It looks like one solid unit. That's the trick and the joy to make it all come out. Real ceramic tile, gray cement caulk in between and around the hearth piece. You can see here to take that edge away, and look how real. You can even set the glow of the logs to intermittently come in and out. There's the panel, and the wooden strip left on both sides right there in the opening is going to get painted gray, but I didn't have gray. I'm going to have to make it up. I'll mix master that. And I want to show you that spark arrestor screen here in the kind of an Art Nouveau style. This one goes to the other fireplace, but just so you can see, you know I'll be on the hunt out in the wild for that. I love that design. Angela wants a different one, and I'm hoping for a different one too. Hopefully, folks, you enjoyed our fireplace, homemade now, for Christmas this year. It's gonna be good. Take care and see you soon.